Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 9. It's 9:30. I'm still sitting here in my cozy robe and I'm just about finished my second cup of tea. Today I didn't even think twice. When I got up this morning, it was dark and cold and rainy, and I thought I am not going out walking in that. Um, and so I decided just to settle in and do some knitting for a while. Uh, the rain has let up for a little bit, it looks like. It's just lightly raining now. So I think I'm going to finish up my tea and then I think I will venture out for a walk. But if it starts pouring, I'm not going. This is when I wish my treadmill would arrive. It is stuck somewhere between Ontario and here, and I have no idea when I'm going to get it. If it does continue to rain hard, this might be one of those days that I just get my steps in by walking up and down my hallway various times during the day. I already have done that a couple times today, once while waiting for the kettle to boil and my tea to steep, and then I just got off the phone with Cameron and I just kind of paced while I talked to him. It's not the ideal way to get some exercise, but it's better than nothing, right? So I was determined yesterday to finish the lace on Stephanie's shawl, and I stayed up past midnight to do it, but I did do it. I finished the lace and then I picked up along the edge. Excuse me. And this morning I put in a couple more rows, and now I'm ready to do the short rows. I'm not sure why I kept thinking it was a garter stitch main part. It's actually stockinette. Here, I think now that it's picked up along the edge, you can see the lace better. Isn't that pretty? I love this cabley part. It just looks like waves to me. It might be a little less so once it's all blocked out. I'm sure it will flatten out a bit, but I think it looks really neat. And you can see the beads along the bottom there, or at least I can see them. Whoops. Right there. And those should show up much better once those points are blocked out. So yeah, this part should go a lot faster now. Just easier and faster to knit and purl. And I just found this lace pattern. I had to really concentrate on it. I kept losing my place. And it just, as I mentioned yesterday, is not predictable or intuitive at all. Last night, Cameron was talking to his brother on the phone, and I just had to really try and shut out his voice because I just kept losing my place. But yes, thrilled to have that part done. So the plan for today, one thing I have to do is go out and get our son-in-law's Christmas present. I got some ideas from him yesterday finally, and one of the items is above our budget, but we're going to go in on it with our daughter, his wife. And then it's a jigsaw, and actually at this time there's a promotion where if you buy this particular tool, then you can also get another one free of a few selections. And so we're actually going to be getting him 2 saws. So it's a pretty good deal. I think he'll have a Merry Christmas. Another thing I have to do today is some vacation planning, which is very exciting. So we figured out last night that we're going to go over to Vancouver Island around New Year's, like we often do, to go and see Cameron's mom. So we're going to spend one night with one of his brothers and then drive a few hours and go spend a second night, actually New Year's Eve, with another one of his brothers. And then we are going to have 3 nights on our own somewhere, and we're just still finalizing where that's going to be, but it'll be on Vancouver Island. And that will sort of give us everything we want through the holidays. It'll be some family time around Christmas, family time around New Year's, and then a much needed break. Cameron especially has had a really tough year, and it'll be really nice just to have a few days on our own somewhere that's not home, because as much as you can try and relax around home, there are always jobs to be done. This way we can just get totally away. So I'm very excited about that. I think before I kind of finish up here, I'll open day 9's Advent. Today it's called Magic at Twilight, which is such a great name. Try not to make too much noise. There we go. Oh, it's kind of stuck on the sticker here. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. The name for this is perfect. Oh yeah, you can even see the sparkles there. That is so pretty. Oh, I love it. I really love it. One thing, my son was asking me for gift ideas yesterday, and I think he's going to get a gift card to our local yarn shop, and then I can get a skein of yarn to weave with this. I'm leaning towards a black, sparkly black, but once I have all the colors, I can make my final decision on that. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna maybe do one row here, drink the rest of my tea, and then I think I better get moving before the rain gets worse. We are supposed to get a fair bit over the next, I think, couple of days, and then there'll be snow on some of the mountain passes and the highways. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much trouble as far as more slides, or that it won't get in the way of highway repairs too much, but we'll see. These days everything's so uncertain. Anyway, I'll check in with you later. Apparently sometimes procrastination pays off. The rain has stopped completely, but I'm wearing my hat just in case. So it's just about 9 o'clock and I'm editing today's Vlogmas. And right here, there's supposed to be a clip where I tell you that I got my walk in just at the right time because it began to rain again soon after I got home. I also told you that that rain fell as snow on the mountains, and when the clouds lifted, you could see it, and you could see just how low the snow line was. Had a very pretty picture. And I was also telling you that as I walked out to our back deck, a heron flew out of our neighbor's yard, and then I zoomed in on it on the field behind us to show you the great blue heron. However, it appears that my camera did not record that footage, and so I'm just telling you about what you missed. Here I am back in my favorite spot to talk about today's something good. And my something good for today is late winter afternoons. I really love this time of day at this time of year. It's after 4:30 and it's dark outside, so I have plugged in the lights on the garlands. I've lit some candles. I've turned on the Christmas lights outside. And if our tree was up, I would have turned on those lights too. I've made myself a cup of tea and I'm going to sit here and knit for a little while. It's just a nice sort of relaxed, quiet, stolen moment between the busyness of the day and the busyness of the dinner hour, you know, between the cooking and eating and cleaning up. So I was out and about most of the afternoon, or oot and aboot, as people seem to think Canadians say. Maybe Canadians in the East say that? I don't know. In any case, it was pretty successful shopping trip. I did pick up the items for our son-in-law. I goofed before. It's not two saws. It was a saw and then a battery and charger for said saw. In any case, it was two for the price of one, and so it was nice to be able to get something like that at a, within our budget and with some to spare. So that was great. Um, did a little bit more shopping. I could not find a plain white votive candle to save my life. I think I went into about 5 different stores. In a lot of cases, there weren't any votive candles to speak of, and then the places that did have them, they were all different colors and quite heavy scents to them. And I was just looking for something plain and simple that wouldn't compete with the other scented candle that we have here. I did pick up 2 battery operated fake ones that I will use in a pinch, but I think we'll just continue using tea lights. We certainly have lots of those, so not to worry. Let me just think if there's anything else. I'm still making holiday plans, but looks like some things will work out pretty well. I just need to confirm some things with Cameron when he comes home from work today. And I have begun the short rows on Stephanie's shawl. Let me just do a few more stitches here and I will show it to you. This part is super easy, super intuitive, and very relaxing, so it's a nice switch. See if you can tell. You can see, hopefully, that, let me just flip it this way, that might help. Without losing stitches off the end, would be even better. So can you see? This is the main body of the shawl, and if you look, you can see this is the curve of that center crescent area. So yeah, it's coming along very nicely. I think what I'm going to do is count my stitches on either side and make sure I haven't goofed anything. And then I'll just carry on with that. I think this part's going to knit up fairly quickly, so that'll be good. I should hopefully be able to finish it within a day or 2. That would be ideal. Yeah, so Christmas gifts are moving along, both bought and handmade. Still a few things to pick up, and we are talking about going into Vancouver on the weekend. There is one thing that we need to pick up there, so hopefully the weather's decent and there's, nothing stands between us and that. So yeah, I think that is it for today. And so I hope you had an enjoyable and restful and peaceful and not insane December 9th. I will see you again for tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 10. Thanks for watching. Good night.